We're back. If you've been binge watching the new Netflix series Ginny and Georgia, you may have spotted our next guest, Justina Janzen, in 2 of the episodes. The St. Catharines actor and dancer visits us now. Justina, how did this opportunity come up for you?
Actually, my agent, DaCosta Talent, they submitted me, and I had to send in just a little self-tape of me tap dancing. And it was about a minute long. I sent in the video, and then they contacted me and asked me to be a part of the episode. And then the next episode just came along because they needed more dancers, so they brought us back. So that was I was just in the right place at the right time kind of thing.
You're almost front and center in that tap dancing episode with one of the lead characters. How did that feel when you saw it for the first time?
It was pretty surreal. It almost didn't feel real because yeah, I guess we had seen little clips of it when we were filming it. They were filming little clips and showing us, but to see it on the actual Netflix and everything was pretty exciting.
Did you have a chance to rehearse with the other dancers and that actor?
Yes, we had about 2 rehearsals, I think, before. So we got lots of time to work on it.
How much time did you spend on the set? And it was in Cobourg, Ontario, correct?
The set I was on, the school was in Toronto.
In Toronto, okay. And how much time did you get to spend on set? What was that experience like, seeing all of the crew and the actors?
Yeah, the crew and the cast were super nice. Everyone was so nice. It was a really positive atmosphere, the whole set and everything. I got to spend 2 days on it, 1 day each dance routine. And we were supposed to spend 2 days on the last dance routine, but we actually got it all done in 1 day. So yeah, so I've got to spend about 2 days on the set.
And the second dance routine is right up your alley because it's a musical theater kind of number. And
yeah.
You came from a high school that really specializes in musical theater as well, Laura Secord. So was that a lot of fun to do?
That was a lot of fun. And we got to lip sync and it was super interesting. Yeah.
Do you have any more of these kinds of things coming up? How many more auditions? And what is the process like for someone during this time when you can't really get out and visit a place to audition?
Yeah, during this time, there's really no in-person auditions, obviously. There's a lot of self-tapes, so we just basically tape ourselves either if it's an acting audition, I read sides and I send it in, or I have to tape myself dancing and send it in. So it's a lot of from home, send to them, and then you wait to hear. That's kind of how the audition process goes.
You have 2 brothers who are both into doing the editing and helping you with that, so it's almost like a family affair.
Yeah, for sure. Every time I get a self-tape, I'm like, boys, I have another self-tape for us. And they're always like, oh, okay. But they like to help, so it's fine.
When you sat down to watch Ginny and Georgia, did you expect the show to be what it was, what it is? And, it does deal with some pretty heavy issues.
Yeah, I didn't know a ton about the show. I had read about it, obviously. But it was funny because when we were filming the dance routines, we heard little scenes before and after. So I knew different things, and it was just interesting to see how it all played out because I didn't know. I'm like, what do they mean? So it was interesting to finally see the whole thing and see what they meant in those scenes. And yeah.
Now I have to ask you, are you a Taylor Swift fan? Because the Taylor Swift controversy related to the final episode, which you appear in, that final episode. What do you think of that?
I am a Taylor Swift fan. I love Taylor Swift. I obviously didn't know about that scene at all, so I can't really say much on it, I guess. I didn't know it was in the show, so I didn't know till I watched it, but yeah.
You've only been out of high school for a couple of years. Did you expect that your career as a dancer would take you to a point where you're in a Netflix, and not just any Netflix show, it was probably the most watched, most heavily promoted Netflix show for the first 2 weeks that it was available? Did you ever expect that?
I didn't at all. And I took time off post-secondary to pursue my dance career and my acting career. And that was pretty scary for me because it was kind of risky. And but I'm glad I did, and I'm glad I got these opportunities, and I never expected it. So it's been really cool. Yeah.
Justina, thanks so much for joining us. We wish you all the best with your career. And again, a reminder to our viewers, episode 7 and episode 10, catch Justina in Ginny and Georgia. Thank you.
Thank you.